What's going on, guys? Merijn here, and welcome to another episode of my Road to Men's Physique. We're almost there, man. We're almost on that stage. And a couple videos back, I showed you guys one of my full days of eating, which was the high carb day. And today I'm going to show you guys the low carb day, because those are actually 3 days in a row, and then I have one high carb day, right? So today I'm going to show you exactly what I'm eating. But first of all, let me show you what the current physique looks like in the morning. Now, my weight is low. Freaking low. 76 kilos at the moment. I know, it's nuts. Actually a little below that even. Fuck. I have no idea what my final weight is gonna be, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be around the 75 kg mark. The leanest, most shredded, most peeled I have ever been. I'm not there yet. It's gonna be nuts. Before we get started, I want to make clear that this is my personal diet. Do not copy it. It doesn't work for everybody, and it doesn't work for the results that you may want to get, because every single person is different and has different goals, right? So that's something that I personally work with, being an online coach. And today it is Black Friday. Plug alert. And I can definitely give this plug because this is something I normally don't do, and that is a discount on my online coaching, a big discount, because online coaching obviously costs my time. It is a service. It's not like a product which you can really discount, but during these days I like to make an exception. So there will be a massive discount up until tomorrow morning, 12 in the morning, right? And that is the Dutch Netherlands time. And online coaching includes everything. So that goes from a personalized diet with the foods that you personally like to eat. You know, not everybody likes the same. And then workout routine, obviously, cardio if necessary, and check-ins with me in order to keep you going and to adjust your program to always keep making results. So with that said, go check it out. The link will be in the description box down below, as well as all the other Black Friday deals. I'll put them all in the description. So that'll be Alpha Lead, My Protein, Crystal is still going on as well. So massive shit happening today. So today I'm going to show you my diet. Now, when I wake up, I actually don't eat anything at all. I just drink loads of water. And that is because I personally like to do intermittent fasting. I talk about this all the time on my channel. You can watch other videos if you want to know what that's all about. But I'm still doing that during this prep. I just don't do it as extreme, like as long as I would normally fast, because the hunger simply gets too crazy. My sleeping pattern is also very affected. Like, I don't sleep, like 8 hours straight. I wake up in the middle of the night with like hunger and shit, and like have to go back to I wake up like multiple times, sometimes in the night, like freaking 10 times that I go back to sleep and shit. So like I don't really know how long I sleep either, and so I wake up a little, I get up out of my bed a little bit later than I normally do, because since I got back from Ibiza in the summer, I've been waking up every single day between 5 and 6 in the morning, and I've been super productive. But now that is literally impossible, and that would just not be smart at all, because I need that sleep. So right now I usually have my first meal at 12, sometimes even at 11 if I train at 12. Today I'm going to train at 1, so then I like to have my first meal at 12. So woke up this morning at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. So first, I'm not gonna lie, guys, my caffeine intake is pretty ridiculous, very ridiculous. When I wake up, I have like 2 to 3 cups of coffee. Then later I have this one. I'm still, right before I start eating, a bit like an hour before. And then later on the day, I have pre-workout, and then sometimes, I'm not even gonna get into it. I don't wanna be a bad example. I am personally, right now, very bad example when it comes to caffeine intake, and I'm gonna quit caffeine right after this show. So yeah, having one of these every day is something I definitely do not recommend, but not everything that I do, guys, is something that I necessarily recommend. I feel like people often put that like role model title on me because I make YouTube videos, and I don't feel like that's really the right way to see things. I could come on here and say that I don't drink caffeine, I do everything perfectly healthy and blah, I never party and shit. And then when I actually do that in real life, just to be a good role model, then I would be lying in order to create that perfect image, which is not necessarily a realistic image, because it's not the way it is, right? So I just come on here and share with you guys how it is. This is my life, this is what I'm doing. And I know some things are not good. And by now it's 12, so it's time to eat the first meal. And I'm gonna warn you guys, today's meals are gonna be extremely boring, but you wanted to see what my diet looks like, so I'll show you. I'm gonna put 3 eggs in here. Gonna add some salt and some pepper. Stir it up. In the meantime, I've been boiling water, and I'm gonna add these haricots verts, if I say that right. I like to put it on a low heat, and then I put the top on. After a couple minutes, time to flip it. I'm gonna eat half of these now and save half for tomorrow. I'm gonna divide this in 4. So I'm gonna have 4 of these rice cakes, and these are made out of brown rice. That looks so weird the way I put them on there, like little pies or something. And to this I will add a slight bit of 50% reduced sugar ketchup. That is only 9 grams, so we're gonna round that up to 10 grams. And I will add some salt to these as well. So here we go for meal number 1. I know that this is a pretty strange combo, but you start to crave very weird things when you're on a prep like this. And this veggie is something that I really like at the moment. So love these with some salt. I'm pathetic, I know. And here we have the eggs, which is a filling food, and also a couple of the brown rice cakes. And that is because like I don't have that many carbs to work with per day, 125 grams. So this is pretty much like a bit of my carb intake, and then I'll also have most of my carbs after my workout because that's when I'm hungriest. And then I can finally have my favorite meal, which you guys probably know what that is, after my workout. So I'm gonna eat this now, get my mind ready, hit the gym in about an hour from now. You get whatever you put up with. Keep the goal in mind and don't back down. Lift your standards. Post-workout, I think some of you can already guess what I'm gonna eat. Take a guess right now. Whey right? Oats with whey and unsweetened almond milk. And last thing we need is a bowl. Now since I'm so low on carbs, I'm only allowed to have 70 grams, which is a very poverty amount for me. Nope. During prep, that 1 extra gram is gonna make me second place. First place right there. Gonna add 40 grams of whey protein. Now yes, this is salted caramel. It's literally the same one I have every video, I know. I just love it so much. I have different flavors here, but this one, I've been like eating it for years. I just never get tired of it. Should probably also be for sale today with the Black Friday. Check it out in the description. Mixing it in is always a bit of a struggle. We'll add some blueberries to this, but not that much because I don't have that many carbs to work with in total, as I said before. So we get to a point where even fruit is something you have to watch out for. 40 grams. And last up, I will add some cinnamon. Now this is something you do not necessarily have to do. This is very nice by itself with salted caramel flavor. I like to switch it up, so sometimes I do cinnamon, sometimes I don't. I haven't had cinnamon in like a week or something, so now I'm craving it again. See, I don't have to explain this any further. Proper post-workout food. I will put the macros of meal number 2 on the screen right now. And that's that. I'm just gonna eat this in peace right now and get back to the craziness. Because Black Friday is one of the craziest days of the year for me. So currently packing orders there. These have been by far the most amount of orders.
Oh man,
that's
insane, man.
In a freaking day. Literally insane. Thank you guys so much.
I appreciate the love. Thank you guys, man,
for repping the brand, and big thank you to everybody here in the back.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for helping out. So many orders, next level. And by now, my next meal is going down. You're gonna laugh at this, okay? So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put all this together in the bowl. Rabbit food. Normally I would cut them in half, but here we don't. Fuck it. Just put everything together like this. Some carrots. And then finally the chicken. This is one that is pre-spiced. It's super freaking nice and a little bit hot as well, and that helps when you're dieting with hunger. Now, obviously right now my hunger is unstoppable, but this also gives us some more flavor because I actually don't have any sauce or dressing in here, right? So this is a bunch of chicken and a big freaking bowl. So that is the next meal right there. Macros will be on the screen. Gonna eat this right now and get back to it. So I just got home and it's directly time for the next meal. Let's do this. Meal number 4. And here we go. Simplicity is key. So got 250 grams of this beef. This is flavored. It's super nice. Has a little bit of fat in there as well, which is good. and then 300 grams of broccoli. So boiling the water, put those in there, speaks for itself. So that's that. Now there's one more thing I will add, and that is this low-fat mayonnaise. It is super freaking good. It's a real lifesaver. So that's it for this meal. Super simple. Also put some salt on the broccoli, and that is that. I will put the macros on the screen once again, and after this I'm going to show you guys meal number 5. And the reason I eat so many meals, normally I don't do that. Normally I eat like a couple of very big meals throughout the day, especially when I'm dieting, is because now it doesn't really matter how big of a meal I eat. I'm just never full anyway. So now I kind of like enjoying taking those times of the day where I really like appreciate the food and like eat the food. So I'd rather have like 5 smaller meals than 2 very large meals right now. And this is the last meal that I'll be having later tonight. It is from Prep the Food, company I've been working with for the last few weeks. Very awesome company and awesome meals. Now they also have all the macros on here, which is great. And this meal once again is low in carbs, high in protein and fats as well. This is minced meat with Mexican veggie mix. This really tastes like tacos without the shell. Obviously I wish I had that shell right now, but this is very good. And that wraps up this full day of eating. So I'll put the total macros of the whole day on the screen right now. And so that is the low carb day. I have these for 3 days. Then I have one higher carb day, which is a couple videos back. You can check it out. Now for me, you know, the high carb day is still very low, and this day is, you know, these are the lowest macros I've pretty much ever been on since I started lifting. You know, usually when I get lean, I'm on like 2,300. That's like the lowest I go. So now I'm even lower than that. And it also shows in my physique. I've reached a new level of leanness. And yes, I know some people say that I look scrawny or bony, or obviously I do look very extreme. But I can tell you guys, there's definitely still some muscle left here. If you don't think so, you're just crazy in your head. Like, and yes, I have definitely lost some muscle, but that is something you have to accept if you get this lean, right? And I believe in the process. And when I'm gonna carb up, I think I'm gonna like look so crazy, so freaking crazy, right? So I can now wait. Next week is peak week, so I will definitely document that for you guys as well. I'm gonna do it slightly different than I've done before for like photo shoots. This is gonna be even a little bit different. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you very soon.
This complications spin my mind, but I know I gotta keep pushing through. Yeah, I keep doing my own thing. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it, yeah, I know it, and I'm never looking back again. Yeah, never looking back again. I can get it, I can make it.